Guess you wonder where I've been.
has been one of the hardest years in the history of our school, our country, and the world at large. Some of our staff members, as well as learners, tested positive of COVID-19, but we are grateful to God that no life was lost. It is therefore appropriate to thank God for the gift of life and for His protection. I would like to greet and acknowledge in absentia the acting principal, Mr. Mlaudzi, our deputy principal, Mrs. Dias, and acting HOD, acting deputy principal, Mrs. Kumalo, the SMT members, and the members of the SGBs. Greetings to my colleagues, and a special greeting to our beautiful parents who are joining us virtually via YouTube, as well as our guests of honors, our Ds of 2021 who have worked hard despite the challenges we had this year. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Midrand Primary Academic Champ Awards 2021. We are broadcasting live from Midrand Primary School, Norway, on the 8th of December at 8:30. Please clap hands as we celebrate this day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is the day of celebration, and I'm going to request our beautiful parents and those who are joining us via YouTube, we would like to have positive comments. Kindly refrain from any negative comments, and we'd appreciate if you would hit the like button. Thank you, and I'm going to welcome this morning our music team to give us an item. Let's appreciate them. Thank you, music team. We are now going to have the principal's address by Mrs. Dias. Ms. Dias.
Good morning to our acting principal, Mr. Malazi, colleagues, SGB members, parents and learners. Welcome to our 2021 Virtual Awards ceremony. It gives me immense pleasure to stand here today and share with you the achievements of our brilliant young learners. The award ceremony is my personal favorite occasion of the school year. It gives us the chance to reflect on the achievements and successes of our school over the past 12 months. You may have noticed that our school is built in the shape of a triangle, which has great significance. Imagine the triangle consisting of the parent, the learner, and the teacher, all playing a vital role in education. It is an equilateral triangle where the role of each is interconnected and of equal importance. The fact that we are here today confirms that the three sides of the triangle are stable and intact. You as parents form the first side of the triangle because you have laid the foundation for your child to be open and receptive to education. You have supported them by enabling them to grow into good, responsible people. While the teachers have educated your child in things like facts, numbers, and handwriting, it is you, the parents, who have instilled good values in your child, a willingness to learn and an understanding of the importance of education. You have been involved by creating positive relationship with the teacher, and you have been an active participant in your child's learning process. You have been supportive in sharing your child's interests, and you have been understanding of their strengths and weaknesses, which has enabled them to develop confidently. The second side of the triangle is our teachers, who have done a wonderful job in making it easy for learners to commit to learning by making the experience rewarding, interesting, and inspiring. You have left no stone unturned in working towards developing well-rounded learners who will be skilled and confident enough to conquer the challenges that life brings. The third side of the triangle are our learners. You have committed yourselves to putting in the work, and you have assumed responsibility for your actions and your education. You have shown genuine interest in learning, and in so doing have reached your full potential. If any one of these sides of the triangle had failed, the whole thing would have fallen apart. We would have no reason to be proud of Midrand Primary, and there would certainly have been no reason for anything happening here today. So to all of you who have been contributors to today's event, for your selfless effort and participation towards the success and pride that we are celebrating today, you have done well. Be proud of yourselves and continue to do great things. From the depth of my heart, I thank you.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Dias. Now we are going to move to Grade 4 Awards. Before we start with the awards, I would like to read a short story dedicated to all the awardees this morning, and the title is, I Wanted to Change the World. When I was a young man, I wanted to change the world. I found it was difficult to change the world, so I tried to change my nation. When I found I couldn't change the nation, I began to focus on my town. I couldn't change the town. As an older man, I tried to change my family. Now, as an old man, I realized the only thing I can change is myself. And I realized that if long ago I had changed myself, I could have made an impact on my family. My family and I could have made an impact on our town. Their impact could have changed the nation, and I could indeed have changed the world. The author is unknown. Now, as a child, you have a chance to change your life and to eventually make an impact to the whole world. How can you change your life? How can you change your family? How can you change the nation or the world? Nelson Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. So now we are going to start with grade 4 awards, and this is a celebration. I would like to hear some noise at the end of every presentation. When we finish with the silver certificates, 4.1, I would appreciate some clapping of hands from the audience. So I'm going to start with Mem Boltman's class, and the silver certificate is awarded to all the learners who received an average of 70 to 79% for the 3 terms, and gold certificates is awarded to the learners who received between 80 and 100% for all the 3 terms. So now I'm starting with Mem Boltman's class, the silver certificate. Mem Boltman, please ascend the stage. Motshwane amogelang. Maswanga ngiqongile. Moloi Katleho. Mawasha Oratile. Khaoliji Uarabeng. Chabalala Kaya. Mfetani Okuhle. Now we are moving to the gold certificate, grade 4.1, Mrs. Boltman's class, Mudipa Katleho. Mpambantu Malaika. Mosefua Lebogang. And Makopa Kifilwe. Thank you very much. Let's wait for the last awardee to take position, then they will leave the stage. Thank you very much, grade 4.1. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you, you may leave the stage. John Dewey said, education is not preparation for life, but education is life itself. I'm now going to call upon Mrs. Zono and grade 4.2. Mrs. Zono, please ascend the stage, ma'am. Silver certificates for Mrs. Zono, grade 4.2, 2021. Tsamai Nolofatso. Abanda Oneke. Maponya Neo. Ramuhanwe Oratile. Mayaba Lungisa. And Mugumeza Kaden. Gold certificate, grade 4.2, Mrs. Zono's class. Mumakwe Patsimo. Kiele Lihlohonolo. Ragovan Tasmia. Ndakani Dakalo. Zikali Gabisile. Not here. Okay. Ngadi Olwetu. And Buthelezi Sibahle. Absent. Thank you very much, grade 4.2. Thank you very much, grade 4.2, 2021. Please leave the stage. Thank you, sir. There's my quote, you can read it now.
Good morning. We are now going to call grade 4.3 members of this class. So we are going to start with silver certificates, which is 70 to 79%. The first one will be Nozumela meter. Okay, this is the last one. Okay, it's Hadebe Lutando. Labane Zamabashe. Salisu Oluwatise. Muloi Tumelo. Absent? Where is it? Okay. Matebula Malusutando. Nsele Simangele. Nyapotoko Peace. Sivisi Rumulemo. Bulwari Umulemo. Lukoto Rachivua. Nozumela Mita. And then we'll go for gold certificate, which is 80% to 100%. We have Dotile Esihle. Okay, the other one is absent. Okay, thanks.
Thank you very much, grade 4.3. Mrs. Rasibi's class, please leave the stage. Sidney Harris said the whole purpose of education is to turn mirrors into windows. We're now calling grade 4.4, Mr. Matopela's class. We're starting with silver certificate. Silver certificate for 2021, Mr. Matopela's class, go to Yameni Shekina. Nchingila Nicole. Manganyi Nhlaluko. Ngumalo Precious. Mongoi Ethni. Pungula Welile. Elvis Caden. Mukwena Letabo. Mahlumba Kanya. Thank you. That's our silver certificate, and gold certificate for Mr. Matlopela's class, grade 4.4, 2021 goes to Motaung Paballo. Thank you very much, grade 4.4. Please leave the stage. Let's give them a round of applause. We are now going to move to the last class of grade 4, grade 4.5, Mrs. Malele's class. Malcolm X said, education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it. Mrs. Malele, please ascend the stage. We are going to start with silver certificate. The silver certificate for Mrs. Malele's class. The first one, Moroka Musibudi. Ramaoka Letabo. Maluka Kitumetse. Absent. Okay. Matlakwana Bokang. Khadebe Naledi. Chidi Tiang. Mukwena Kiamogetswe. Matlachi Tidimalo. Not here. Naidu Page. Koza Bupilo. And Malema Tebuho. Now we are going to call the gold certificates for grade 4.5, Memalele's class. Machaba Mudipadi. Ngongwana Upendule. Metiria Lebuha. Mwepe Kotato. Muloto Masedi. And Rajaram Arya. Okay. Thank you very much, grade 4.5. Please leave the stage. Let's give them a round of applause. Now I'm going to call all the grade 4 educators for the top achievers for grade 4 2021. All the grade 4 educators, please ascend the stage. All grade 4 educators. Mrs. Boltman, Mrs. Zono, Memalele, Mr. Matlopela. Thank you. And then who's going to read mine? Thank you. All right, I'm going to now call the top achievers of all the classes for grade 4.1. Mrs. Boltman's class, grade 4.1, top achiever is Makopa Kifilwe. Social distance.
Can't disguise the look of love.
Grade 4.2, Mrs. Ono's class, Butelezi Sibatle.
So much more than just words could ever say. Explain to me your position, and I'll try to see.
Grade 4.3, Mrs. Rasbice's class, the top achiever is Dotile Esihle.
I've already heard. It's a lesson for me to
And Mr. Matupela's class, grade 4.4. The top achiever is Motaum Paballo. And lastly, grade 4.5, Mrs. Malele's class. The top achiever goes to Rajaram Arya. Alright, so these are the learners who have worked so hard, who said, nothing will stop me from getting my education if it's in the home, school, or any place. They said, no lockdown learning will stop me from achieving my dreams. Let's give them a round of applause. Parents at home, please hit the like button. Send some video where you are making a joyful noise for your child. We'd like to see that. Thank you very much. That's the end of the grade 4 awards. Please leave the stage. And now I'm going to call the music team to give us an item. After the music team, Mr. Nyoni will continue with grade 5 awards. Thank you very much.
just clap hands for them once again. Thank you. We are now coming to the grade 5. The number 5, it's a funny number. When you look at the number 5, as mammals, we have 5 senses. That's under science. And then the earthworm has got 5 hearts. Whilst they are still coming in, when you look at the number 5 also, you will see that it is an atomic number of the chemical element boron. When you come to mathematics, the number 5, it is the first safe prime number, being the 3rd factorial prime, the only number that is part of more than one pair of twin prime numbers. That's the number 5. We're now coming to the grade 5s. There is a quote that says, "The content of a book holds the power of education, and it is with this power that we can shape our future and change our lives." After having said this, I'm going to call upon the grade 5.1, which is my class. I will be assisted by Mr. Stolle. As he's coming front, these are the learners that worked hard this year. I will start with those that collected the silver certificates, or that will be collecting their silver certificates. Their marks are from 70 to 79%. They worked hard, these learners. Munsaka Munyaradz. Butsilo Kubela. Shingange Matiko. Memela Lubanzi. Shabalala Nompumelelo. Nema Rude Tivangwi. Kama Saneliswe, she's not present. Haripasad Adele also, she's not present. Sbake Ritabile, she's not present. We have the following who will be getting the gold certificates. Their marks are ranging from 80% to 100%. Mabuduga Wabudi, Kwashu Niko, we come to grade 5.2. Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Mem Mahlangu's class will be coming front to collect their certificates. The silver certificates will be going to the following learners. Nkomo Unaliruna, Mwase Madalito, Mahlangu Hlanhlo, Masebe Bono, Matambo Winstons, Mohatle Kopano, and Machinya Tsimbi Messi. The following learners, they'll be getting their gold certificates. Their marks are in the range of 80 to 100%, and these are Kekana Litabo, and Madisha Malevo. Your attitude determines your direction. Having said these words, May Masango, may you come front with your class. Getting ready. And the following learners will be getting their silver certificates today. Their marks are ranging from 70 to 79%. Mate Butsilo, Pagati Zotile, Muhodi Hlengiwe, Nyati Luyanda, Mutambane Sango Jaden, Ngobo Nokwanda, Butelezi Minenhle, Upnaren Kaya, Mr. Stolle, can you ascend the podium? In Mr. Stolle's class, these are the learners that will be collecting their silver certificates today. Ngobeni Mfusheto, Bampitile Katleko, Maba Santlalala, Ntsala Umphile, Nkambule Ngizwenkosi, Sibisi Cebo, Gengensika, the following learners, they got their gold certificates. Mieza Zeketelo, Weta Sandile, Goba Luniko, Lehwabe Sichaba, and Sbake Kabelo. The best way to predict your future is to create it. In absentia of Mem van der Vijver, Mem Serekwi will take her place. As I've said, that the best way to predict your future is to create it. The following learners, have started to prepare and they are working hard to create their lovely future. They worked hard, and these learners, they really deserve to be here today. Ndumela Kungwao, Mutlamunyane Kiamuhetsi, she's absent. Smelane Mbalenhle, Hlekani Tiani, Ditate Lisedi, Mafat Exhaust, and Pandey Nishka. This learner worked very hard, and she is just by herself to represent the ladies and the girls at MPS. Asiviwe Kwesaba, she's collecting the gold certificate. I'll request all the grade 5 educators to come front as we'll be awarding the top achievers in each class. Grade 5 educators.
Okay, greetings colleagues and greetings to our parents as well. The following learners are the top achievers. In 5.1, we have Kwashu Nico. Can come up. In 5.2, Ms. Matlangu's class, we've got Madisha Malebo. In 5.3, Ma'am Masango's class, we have Keyur Rupnarain. In 5.4, in Mr. Sitole's class, we've got Sebake Kabelo. And in Ms. van der Vijver's class, 5.5, in absentia will be presented by Ma'am Msileku. The top achiever is Kwesaba Asivile. Congratulations to all our top achievers.
parents and educators. We are now done with the grade 5s. I'll call upon Mr. Cebekulu to come and take over the baton for the grade 6 learners.
Thank you to Mr. Nyoni. Morning to parents, learners, and also morning to all the teachers. I go by the name of Mr. Cebekulu, and I'll be hosting for grade 6. To the world, we might be teachers, but to these kids, we are heroes. We might be regarded as people who don't earn much as teachers, but to these kids, we are everything. We are their world. Are we together, guys? Okay, let's move forward. Let's look at the first class, 6.1, Mem Koza's class. I would like to call Mem Koza to come forward, please. To hand over the certificates. Okay, I'll start with the silver certificates. The average from 70 to 79%. Mula Maria. Mamosebo Motimo. Oh, no problem, sir. Mubanga Mapalo. Popela Peño. Onako Mkolotela. Makhanse Luminati. Mukona Katlejo. Katiso Viwe. Ngube Progress. Rishile Malene. And the last one with the gold certificate. This one reminds me of myself. I was always getting gold certificates. Come, Michael, it's a Dama Takalo. You did very well, Michael, with the gold certificate. Okay, no problem. Teachers, let's clap for them, please. You know, okay, you can go. You know, it's amazing. These kids can get these marks under these conditions of COVID-19. They are not coming to school every day. So it's something good. Okay, moving to the next class. Mr. Slongani's class, 6.2. Okay. The roots of education are bitter. How? I might be always shouting in class, ne? But we always want the best from you guys. Are we together? Okay. I will start with the silver certificates from Mr. Slongani's class again. Silver certificate ranging from 70% to 79%. The first one will be Ndumbini Azande. Nkuna Hlulani, Maimela Bokamuso, Sihoa Obakeng, Tovagale Patuchedzo, Lesechane Khalalelo, Nyapokoto Hazel, and Nku Kamugelo. Those were your silver certificates from Mr. Slwangani's class, 6.2. Moving to the gold certificates now. Still in Mr. Slwangani's class. Nkosi Yamkela, it's the gold certificate. Mahlangu Vuyisile, Vulombe Makondo, and Ayanda Taylor. Okay, let's clap hands for them. They did very well. Okay, guys, you can go. That way. Okay. I would like to call Miss Mukwena to come forward, please. Okay. I'm going to call 6.3 Ms. Mukwena's class. And again, I'm going to start with the silver certificates ranging from 70 to 79%. Nyembe Sihle, Jabulo Shivambu, Luyanda Saliwa, Gwenya Clifford, Boituto Mkwena, Siengo Noluthando, still 6.3. Okay. Moving to the gold certificates, still in Mem Mukwena's class 6.3. Koza Taren, Matiha Matsepo, Maoneke Ronaldo. Okay, let's clap hands for them, please. They did very well. Okay, you can go, guys. It's through their hard work and dedication. Okay. Now moving to the next class. This one, it's a champions class. I'd like to call Mr. Ektabekulu's class. But Mr. Sidibeng will be representing me because I'm the MC today. Mr. Sidibeng, please come forward, please. Okay, before I start, in this class 6.4, you can tell by the number of the people that will be receiving certificates that the class teacher himself. Okay, without wasting any time, I'll start with the silver certificate, ranging from 70% to 79%. Motibe Tukisho. Mabelane Boitumelo. Tiani Pangindaba. Matiza Tawanasha. Masisi Khomolemo. Make Rineilwe. Mapeso Ritabile. Mokhobi Maputi. Munyai Mishali. Sikobi Nosipo. Matsimela Amugelang. Piti Luangamo. Those are our silver certificates. Okay. Moving to the gold certificate. The gold certificate is between 80% to 100%. Mkaka Mpumelelo. Kutwane Amugelang. Okay, let's clap hands for Mr. Ektabekulu's class. Okay, guys, you can go. Mr. Ektabekulu's kids did very well. I'm proud of you. I'm a proud father. It's what we do as good teachers. We only produce the best. Okay, now we are going to move to the top achiever for each class. So now I would like to call all the grade 6 class teachers. Mrs. Koza, Ms. Mukwena, Mr. Slwangani, and myself, Mr. Tobekulu.
Okay, morning parents. Morning parents and teachers and the learners. I'll be calling out the top achievers in grade 6. These are the learners who beat all the learners in their classes. So out of 40 learners in their classes, they came first. In 6.1, we have Dama Dakalo. .2, we have a tie between Ayanda Taylor and Vulombe Makondo. Walk like champs. 6.3, Miss Mukwena's class, we have Maoneke Ronaldo. 6.4, Mr. Klebekulu's class, we have Amorela Nkutwane. Can you give them a big round of applause? These are the 2021 academic champs in grade 6. Over to you, Mr. Klebekulu.
Okay, let's clap hands for them, please. You did very well. Top achiever. Okay, I'd like to call Mr. Nyoni and Mrs. Rasibiti to come on stage, please. The other two MCs before me. If they can come, please.
For grade 4, 4.1, Makoba Kifilwe. 4.2, Buthelezi Sibahle. 4.3, Dotile Esihle. 4.4, Motaung Paballo. And 4.5, Rajaram Arya. Now we are going to call the Cumulative for grade 4 2021 Midrand Primary. And the Cumulative goes to, oh, it's a time name. You, these learners. Sure. All right, the first one, Makopa Kifilwe. And let's see. I can't see them. Oh, Rajaram Arya. Let's give them a round of applause. Well done, girls. Well done, well done, well done. Thank you very much. Please descend the stage. I'm going to hand over to Mr. Nyoni for grade 5.
Thank you very much, Ma'am Raswitsi. May the following learners come front. Kwashunyiko, Madisha Malebu, Kaya Rupner, Subage Kabelo, Kwesamba Asivile. When you go to the kasi, they will say, Boso Kimang. Arieng, Boso Kimang. Boso Kimang. Boso Kimang. Right. These learners in grade 5, they worked hard. And I tell you, in grade 5, that's where the competition starts. We work hard with these learners, and they work hard. And they start to see the value of coming to school. They start to see the value of education. Because the spirit of competition starts there. When we take them to science, we normally take them to the 5 senses, whereby a learner should use all his senses or his senses. Therefore, these learners, as you are seeing them standing here, the competition was high. But nevertheless, there must always be a winner. And therefore, for this year, 2021, the learner who will be collecting the cumulative is Niko Kwashu in my class. Thank you very much, learners, as we gave you the spirit of competing in education so that you can work hard. Go with that same spirit and work harder in grade 6. Have a lovely day as you go down. Mr. Tebekul, over to you.
Okay. I would like to call the grade 6 top class achievers. We'll start with 6.1. Tama Takalo. 6.2, we have a tie. It's Ayanda Taylor and Vulombe. 6.3, it's Ronaldo Mauneke. And 6.4, it's Amukelang Kotwane. Okay. And the cum laude goes to it's Ayanda Taylor and Vulombe. They did very well. Okay, thank you guys, you can go. Okay, and now going to the last item of the program, I would like to call Mrs. Kumalo, the HOD, for the votes of thanks. Oh, the deputy now.
Thank you, Mr. Kawekulu. Good morning to our parents at home, as well as our awardees this morning. Just to be short and sweet in the item that I will cover, thank you to our parents who are our best stakeholders and made it possible for these awardees to get awards. A warm thank you also to Mrs. Dias, who has to come in and do the principal speech on behalf of Mr. Mlaus as an acting principal. We listened to the wonderful speech this morning, and I'm sure we're all motivated, Ma'am Dias, thank you. And also a warm thank you to the SMT colleagues from Ma'am Pillay for organizing and being a coordinator of the ceremony. Also Mr. Gavenda, who's an SMT member also, Ma'am Lusufi, as well as Mr. Makoni. Our program directors did a wonderful work this morning, and thank you again to all our 3 colleagues, Ma'am Rasibitse, Mr. Nyoni, as well as Mr. Kebekulu. Mr. Monswe, for our music teacher, thank you so much for the excellent performance that you rendered this morning, as well as your great performers, our learners that were performing with you. All InterCEN educators, including assistant educators who made it possible for this event to be possible, as you can see this morning. And for the, I would like to thank you for your cooperation, as well as performing different duties for all of you as committed colleagues. A special thank you to the following: the DECO team, purchasing of books, invite designers, certificates typists, books wrappers, and last but not least, our live stream person, Mr. Shihau. Thank you so much for your help and for assisting us and make it possible for our parents to benefit or gain on this live stream this morning for our ceremonies, or for our ceremony. The team spirit, hard work, as well as dedication made it possible for this award ceremony to be a success. And thank you so much, colleagues. And a warm thank you comes from all the SMT members for acknowledging your commitment, and humbly, we are grateful as a team for all your effort that you've displayed from when we started with the planning throughout until now, as we finish the award ceremony for intermediate phase. Thank you.
Okay, the grade 7 valediction will start at 11:30. We'll appreciate it if all the teachers can come back. And we'll actually appreciate it if all the parents can also tune in as well. This is the end of our program. Thank you very much.